for them as sim makwa baby one sedan koma nua bema ezekadumi o kame ho America sebo no eba ye ne ba wetu ankomo twon sana esi eka ye Chief Justice na okura adwuma mame get to araba tokonu ena na nka Chief Justice na nipa bi de nsem ekoda mampani na amamra nti mampani echese ontran che no mo hwe nsem no mu na eno kora wiye na sebone bia ansesa no ho de obetu na adwuma so bone sesa no ho so de na mra kwan na se wo se na adwuma bona na aborne no enene one sentwofo awa kasa cheche nsemu sensem na ekọ eba no on hye de hu ni ti hu ne nan ono kora adwuma no ojaya na yese wa mwa sansa seme mu na ho de o se kokodu awiye na manfo hu no kora ewo no gidi se de ba bia amanyo sem kwa bia kwa ena nipa bi epian fi na adwuma na we ena penifo mi no awa ka me ho a ye hwehwe ho komo Kinsley Haruna Amaliba ono National Communication Team member Emma NDC ena yenu Benjamin Asare so ye communication team member Emma MPP amanyu kra so afo menu na nyimre nda o mase no be ka me ho ne no mba twen ko so afo madwum makwaba bi abokode okay ye bre ni konti en chere kakra ben ma me sha sem free ho mami tokonu chese de ekoso no enye ne de na ba ko kan omu ni se so de na dwuma to ho a na je so wa mo man ne sansa de mu na ho ni nyina so de so wa man kusi enwie na mansan na ehu no kro no ja ka so wo no kro na asem nye de asem we so mu sei de wa kan no no
ani mencha oso nko na mencha ahwefo ne etifo mpempem a omo hwe UTV anaji asem a esi wo man mu ha na eyare husem anim na ekoso wo mamu ha na in fact odwen ho a wonte ase Ghana mpanimfo o moka bi wo nsem trefo esese ye nyina de ya no tum se ekwaya a yewura John Dramani Mahama ene NDC fa so abu oman no anase omohwe oman no so no nya de a etwa yie ye maame no yes ye maame no asem a wo ka ne se mo suspend no so ohwe na asem a wo ka wo se amanfo bi kura no hye no threaten no say ida say obefo omofo so na mana retire na so obe resign na obi amomo suspend na mo hwehwe nasem eye den na threaten say kono so say ida say forced retirement and na say on resign from the post
na oboni penedi ni po ma so
wa mo obi anidi ba asem obeka na asem obeka
no asem no
onu na mi mu asem obeka ye na nwumre ye di hu nkomo because ni oka ye na ye ka wa hasisi ya nti o say ehye ne say onko forced retirement and as on resign na anim baby o kan ya eye mehu a ma me di areho ne say maame no o Ghana at heart Ghana dana koma so irrespective so ya suspending ni nyina no o say ekon no obekon ne kon na wo kon no enye wonu nti no wo kon no na hwasem o kan ya o say this process will affect all high court justice of court of appeal Supreme Court Justice and all Chief Justice that will be appointed in the future may be removed from office. It also affects commissioners and head of independent constitutional bodies set up to protect the freedom and justice of Ghana citizen and Ghanaian citizen as guaranteed under the 1992 Constitution.
Ben do baby say esan say baby omo nti omo ye bibi na nya ni kwanse
no enya sa na ye ka
okay
ono peso o kire say ne amode to no so no enya nokore
okay
nti enya nokore no so no on for so enkonkotena fie esase o fighting matter no na ye hu the logical conclusion of this matter nti wono ka kwa akosisu say enya wono nko aniti no o kire se wo tenase na se wan pursue case na enkrofo dodo a ebe affect wo under the 1992 Constitution na enim enye nwanwa se omaya yetimu sesiye se o hwe the way AC koso a ese John Dramani Mahama yewura president oni NDC no ese Ghana no omo disi awo na sese omo ababeje omo ade hwe enani 3 days yeti ha ena Ghana Boxing Association, you are in sports, you are into sports. Ghana Boxing Association president, I resign in the reason he say, Yenya Kofi Adams, Ministry of Sports, so on to me in
but see any man the country is here or cash to
and none na make catch say, even though no crowd does he even have the right. So obe catch Obia or no any political appointment in order to now we'll catch and say you being the Minister of Youth and Sports woni obi a ono hwe sports fa baabi no untime ne nya adwuma
ba say ben mebo I mean hold brief for minister no say bia wa ya ade no nya ade but empenise su shefa yemua e bia na ye komu nso na say daachi bi no e bia de soafo no so ba beka na okan no odi se okan
eni me yenya nkomu yenya nkomu
no so onye adwuma biem because wa kan sa ase
yenya nkomu no yenya nkomu no ne wono adi ka beka sesie ne won framam eni edi ho ankomu
tum se enu nti o man ne bo so enye yi
no nti obeka ye no
okay
obeka ye no eye Kofi Adams no sports minister no na said se nipa ne de charge false charge na eto no so a ese so ono so de response ba me no kasa sesie boxing president and GBA president na asem na okay yes nikwe asem na okaye no eno an da so won framam obi an contest issue no say ne woka no eye no kura na say nya no yes enti na make a choice ne ekoso na ehu because enany 2 weeks ye nua adu asare a oye former MP e wadenta ekotena Asempa FM say ekwaya John Dramani Mahama president any NDC for oye NDC ni o ekwaya omo fa so e de Ghana adumayefo fa so no ono no ompe na ntwa here because omo constituency woman organizer ni kunu eye aduma e wo Greco wa ye aduma ni 3 years enne ye ni ka say ye yinadi mass termination na course no ye NDC woman organizer and ni kunu nadi because they suspect say we ye MPP ni enti ensemo a ye koso wo mamu ana animu ado say ya ntwa nka ho yi a ebeko no Ghana ene ye ba say ye pese ye yi obi a MPP appointed no ba mu bia e de no opposition bia say omo a oman ni bia no John Dramani Mahama ni NDC president say omo pese omo yi omo no omo de NDC for ba say ye kone sa nya oban chechire no
ben say the back court asem ye kan dia we chief justice na oye pani a obi di aspect for no kra no mampani so nyina nchen me hold brief for mampani no say ba ankomo aye di a apart from mampani so obi aba no obi aye na adwuma
that be me ne wo kasa yi
court ho no ye yi obi afu
enye court me ka mass
topic na you discuss
no topic no in relation with
minim say ye time mama akwa me waken no
yes
papa yes ye branch mra na ehwe de wo kan say
no ye chief justice na NDC ni John Dramani Mahama president peso omi yi no de ye tirimu pa o mo bo abra na o mo opposition say eye den ya o mo ba oba amamu a ye ma me get to do obeko because when some of them opposition the farmer they made it categorically say eye den ya omoba this chief justice will go
okay
enti eye tirimu po ene omobo ye ene omoba abamu nso no omo execute sa ehyehyeye na omo ye no enti enya dia chief justice no ye ti ha sesi ye eye John Dramani Mahama president any NDC for asem omo de ato no so no maame ne se enya no kure na so wo contest asem no so wo court dia ade na mo threaten no ka chen say on resign mo fi ane dey se muni bibia de hide na mo fi se ne mo de ato no so no ye no kure dia ade na mo ma ne contest case no enkodu ne logical conclusion ye hu se maame ne yampa so odi bi ma na odi for na mo threaten life
ben ba se maame ne wa akwanya threaten nti no nko court na because court dey say ukojina da kanimu a obi threaten fi abonten ma na threaten no so usu obi a threaten emra wo ho ade na no so mama
o magana fo ehu na sitinem
ansana wa court
no o magana fo ehu na sitinem niema ekoso a manfo bi shechira o mu hwina no enti se ko ba se wa nka ho asem no wo chena bi ye ko hu se ye ma me de da sorry ye oda ye wan sorry a the antecedent of NDC no e yade a o mu judges asem a o mu akum judges fo bebre wo man wa
ende ho de me so men travel nko ho naja e ho de ensem ba ko
no aya fact
ba se asem a wo ka no ye NDC amanyuku and at the time no so na woni pe won timi so ho
yes NDC amanyokuo na na wo ye solid ya judges ahodo bi yira ya ye hu wo
relating this to ni pakum de mesro
ye company me pato wo no kure mu no asem a maami kan sa bra no ne esi ye no ye nya wo be kan bi se esi ya ka Ghana fo dodo na ba wo bai enti ne wo kan na hu bi print no
ben time nti maami ko we so na wo be sen abem bi
me da se
Amaleba Shenim, ya hodi mami ken chese ochirimu a se yamma ni memu na ho a amanyofo mbema emre ya se na typically NDC by MC ya do so dodo se kotena se no chese oman imra mu kra no ye abakwase mu no chief justice bia ye na adwuma wie ma ne ko na wie but I say we there mo ye piano chono ohun nsam so wo ma cheso ya ka wo ye tia na nka we de nka da ne kwam abeyi bia no chese ni nyina akra no enya ade a na enye sa na tie
well ma minchia na minchia hwefo
medase
ni menua me show here but let me place it on record say NDC as a party sabi yenku judge bia okruma. In any case, the incident I see here on that 30th June 1981, right, or 1981 or 2, that matter, a commission was formed to investigate it. Nipa omudi sa yamransem no emra no omudi etwoma so emebenu krampo fa so etwoma monkwa.
Okay.
Internet a part of history, we don't mention those things no, and labeled unsubstantiated and reckless allegations. But then, not NDC or HIFA. Yet the NDC in 92.
PNDC.
So how can you relate something that happened in 1981 to this time? Now, who called that time? Do you know your history? Should we go there? Alaji Isa Mobila. Alaji Isa Mobila. Is it PNC chairman? Or the Northern region at that time? And a president Kufo was supposed to follow him. And now, Okofi Nebona, or didn't come out police. They were in the tunnel. They tortured the money. Is the judge's life more better than Elijah Isa Mobila? I see, I see, let me deal with him from that side. Say, yeah, most of Mushuba was on you. But see, but
yeah.
Oh, Kasasa Mokendisi for King Kebi.
I didn't see.
As I say, sir. And Chantu Sonum and a Quadua MPP for Mobono. Look, he's talking about constitutional bodies.
Yeah.
I ain't funny a shot didn't see free.
The
time, Chief Justice, the then electoral commissioner, Charlotte was saying, you the same process of the Mamify.
And no difference in him.
There's no difference. What's the difference here? Electoral commissioner is an independent body. And the Chief Justice or the Judiciary too is independent. All are independent created bodies. Yes, I can be no Baunim. None of them have been able to point out any constitutional violations on Mampeni Mahama Aye or the government have done. NDC have no hand in this matter. One speech,
okay.
I have it here.
Okay.
But mind you, Her Ladyship Justice Araba Tukono Onye Financial Secretary of the NDC, our tier headquarters Wadabraka. Neither is she a staff of the NDC. Meaning that President Mahama and the NDC as a party, President Mahama Abino, cannot wake up one morning and say, Mamma, when you faint me, you She is the Chief Justice of the Republic of Ghana, for heaven's sake. And as a Chief Justice, was so judicial oath as set out in the second schedule of the Constitution. Now, can judicial oath now for the sake of time? Mamma did say, Obebo Ghana Mbrahombai.
Yeah.
Right? Omampeni Mahama so, Eswa Koframusha Yeno, or also can say, Obebo Ghana Mbrahombai, and Ameboa.
Yeah.
And the Ghana Mbrahombai say, Wone Mia Yetaya Ghana Fui, including me. So, Assembly 8-tier Chief Justice invoke Article 146 of the Constitution. Natural Krata Fakoma Omampeni, not only the Chief Justice, but all the how do you call the court of the higher court of the justice of the highest court of judicature.
Yeah.
What they come out Omampeni ni ya suma for what the suma Omampeni no just a petitioner on from Koma Council of State. Council of State you more. Assembly nyina so mu a Omonfa no yinim na Omampeni no Omampeni nyina ano yi a Council of State upon for etu no fono asem no so fante bedwaku no mo hwehwe asem no mu na Chief Justice no ombra bedwaku na ni meyi ni ho no. This is where we are.
Baba, miss a question.
So, okay.
Me miss a question we kakara ye fension ade. Ye say ko ni. We so ka senti say Chief Justice for Riba na so na nipa be edu. Actually te dakro e dey call man pani ho a street na e wo say ye dey come Council of State na yedi na sempa say o man pani hwem kra say ade we dey wo dey abade na nso nse da nyinem. Ana say man pani gidi say bibi wo ma oso bi ko ma me church say nsimbi a watete ni ade wo mu no nyade a eye no krenti nke ni kwanse bi du baby ayedu
enye omampin na be determine that mran say on fan comma council of state
it could be a trouble so the council of state
that is the law
okay
right that is the law mamene nu mu support the law is the law that's where we are and it's a one process see let's even assume that admitting say and some mamene be ka wiani na mpo no kra if you don't agree with the process what do? You go to court and the name mamene nje court ni biom. The very court she presided over and have taken decisions and then or no boku do say or there are some accordance Supreme Court asking the Supreme Court to waiver Article 146 Clause 8 of the Constitution which dictates and provides that side hearing should be in camera. Any considerable to a bonte was here kukwam. Mamene have a problem with that. And as a Chief Justice, yet also who say from 1993 all judicial proceedings are taking place at the High Court building, and so therefore conversely the neighbor call now edu lodge, you know. She has forgotten that way any judicial proceedings but an inquisitorial proceedings. She has forgotten that. And this committee, see, I am not holding brief for the committee. Then someone what can well, we leave to the committee to come and respond. But Mamino, she is casting aspersions, as if say, I buy eta sadi wa weyechi. Anything the minister in charge of government communication. Anything the minister in charge of government communication, when our fellows of Fusukwachi, ebe yi na non tempana. Government have no hand in this matter. Mamini bokwe you say Nkrofobu Nkrofobu she know where to go. The police are there to investigate.
Ben me hwe dey say ebi say honorable Fusukwachi eye ne ntem do do san say nke ye ko ye nhihye mu kra na ye wo minister oye for attorney general ho anko na bia obetumi ababe ye nti I say honorable Fusukwachi eye ntem do do ni pe kasa no mo ya adwe
me no mo ya adwe because sa ye nua Felix Fusukwachi no sa na wote opere no ho asem bia ba na no kekekeke no aba beka obeka ya
ono force na juma
na juma no ba wo
that expression in your kind
senior please enya tim didie me se na no kate oye kate
oye twini
me twini se me twini na me ko obi ana no kate opere no hondodo obeka
see kate twi yourself twini ye kanu
na se me kate
onwe no waka you know when you speak language
onwe obi o na no kate interest that it can mean that onwe here then that is your way that is your way I'm not saying no I'm not saying and I will never disrespect a state a minister of state but me person me catch her say of him yenua Felix Fusukwachi opere no dodo me ma example bi wa ha say me ma example na no wan hu say we you obi opere no ho obeka say koke assemble ye papa former president e ka say ye nti committee ni enye nhwehwemu meboa ono wo Fusukwachi be ka say assembly president ya ka no kra no emfaso obi ani so enti ehu ni senior we are here no we are time ni so assembly president ya ka say ye committee interest ni enfre intim fodo ni interest ni nhwehwe koke asebu no obeka say sa asem no kra na ye papa former president aka no kra emfaso oni so because committee na hu ya
president ben
no your president or to say here your papa John Dramani Mahama enti na sem na obeka ye no what do you he ya bo so ochra bibi foforo be free president ya saba because opere no ho no are you saying is because of on the spokesperson for the presidency no enti at any time bibi aba ese so oba be yi anu ana
ben obi so be ka se o de asem o hyeme e bia eni wi amanyoko no fi akire a omo no mudi aban mo hwe enti se ebia se wo ka se aban etata obi na ntisa obi yi anu a o se den so ma na
enu na me ka kire wo se o
ma me ne kan ba bi so hwe ogidi se bia political witch hunting
yes witch hunting enu de me ne ma me ne ya dream because
na de ntino bi so be yi anu se nya no crowd ne
crowd statement wo question wo putu ma me ne se Ghana for obi no mo se opere no ho dodo asem a obusa me na obusa me se me ne wo mo ya adwen ana and I'm saying me Ghana for do na e ka say Felix pray no ho be yi ano no me ne wo mo ya
so me so be say in the way in some say so ma me can see na no so be yi ano say ya wa ye bone
so enti no eno na me pese me kire say ye hwe ye ewura ye ma me get ni case na ma ka kire wo say it was a premeditated thing I almost started so mbe mpacho ma just 1 minute na me nkyere Ghana for ni enti am say e ye tirimu pobone no omo boss ma me no omo ba ba ma ombe yi na di eniema 4 mpacho 1 Okomanjo online eye 4th July 2024 asemu a NDC fifi kwete General Secretary eka ye ne say ye maame the Chief Justice has compromised her independence. Not just say ye Chief Justice no to no NDC for him say only obi a was fata because we are compromising no asemu a fifi kwete eka ye no and time will tell asemu can say time will tell it is a we make statement we ade asem na person oka yenia Mustafa Bandi a we National Deputy General Secretary onokura de oka say I want the Chief Justice to go. Ono katre ye papa John Dramani Mahama say ono no eye Mustafa Bandi no ono person o katre yewura president say I want CJ Gertrude Toko no remove say last integrity
bra no ma wini about
yes because utimi hu say satan ni nyina na sa na issue na nyamai enti eyade a omo apra ne say ye maame no omo mpe no
I want to go no kind way I want to
no
go.
my online my catch 4th
website,
July
okay.
yes 4th July 2024 and na fifi kwete ko cancer and na Mustafa Bande de no so no okọ Ghana web and also enti eyade a ye nuanom no eye NDC for no omo pray say eye dey a ye maame Gertrude ombe yi na firi ho enti ade e koso sesi ye no enye Ghana ni bia nwanwa yete hanom no na kamaame ne ye nadwuma ena ko omo anka bibia amfa no se omo bo omo beyi na ena kamode ne so process we mu a ka Ghana fo dodo na ebe ko omo anu atu atwe ama process no akwa ko du ba bia ese ko enti yesre ye papa John Dramani Mahama eni NDC for se Ghana no ye nyina ye dia na mentimi ne we nya dwuma mempe we nu asem no omo mpe omo na ade ye fa ni se abra na olusu aba 2016 aye 2017 no abra ono ne nkrofo fa omo adwuma before December elections no o ka kire ye papa Akufo-Addo say saade na wa ye na eye unconstitutional na san nkrofo na omo yi wo mo no omo ye Ghana for so we don't expect John Dramani Mahama president so
I'm Ghana for omo aye dwuma omo yi no ye be yi omo afimu entwa yi
I take a exception to the language the Honorable Minister in charge of Government Communication and the MP na no any kati. I take huge exception to that language. Secondly, fellows of Fusukwachi wa mpre no ho. Sasa mpinisi odi akwa yenya okwa. This is a suspended Chief Justice of the Republic of Ghana.
Okay.
Na mamina bet na dwem e kasa kire o man no. And you see sounds to buy way here order na di krampo it's a clear indication that the Chief Justice have to go.
I mean so be kire ni nsemu.
It has you see
asemiti am na be kire mu me bone.
Ono all ka intimidation. That man from Penasem. On sa publication way. So that's the Herald publication, June 30th, 2023. Chief Justice transfers opponent trial judge with a telephone call. And when you do this as a Chief Justice, now your actions are being criticized. MPP are here defending them.
Is it valid?
I'm not surprised. See, but MPP form, mwa justice to kono kura.
Debit and credit.
Debit and credit. I mean,
okay.
So far, about 5 applications are go Supreme Court. Some 5 applications, 3 has been led by the MPP members, including MPs, and a fire marking the pronouncement in the floor of Parliament, then outside Parliament. Very clear. And which Mamina Kasa the 2 applications are court, where the Supreme Court denied that all did not see the merit in applications of the Bayano. This woman, this afternoon, was running the very court down. So I'll go back and can she go there and work with the colleagues on motor bench in Suana? Yeah, the only ye. You find emotions. No, you find
assembly and the chairman.
So or court or like a committee sitting there. Yes, who is beyond search in this country? Who is beyond search? See, backroom, mo premises are. Yemploy, mo ye juma always. You bedu kato da almost search.
There is a
and after that, you enter your details. By say,
one country na mo asset na bla wa bidu
yenka ejeba de yenka nchero shouldn't you go through protocol security checks chief justice is about the law Charlie is it about the protocol of any institution enti obie ni ho a opage to kono adi ni dam anasa di ni bone be mamne nu mo asenu su banya wati MPP for futuo no eno elande ne wa ha sabi mamne gu ni mo ase na emwa because
mebo maame no de maame nka to short kakra maame ka se o ka se enya manyoku ba ko bre so no wa ye adwuma nti e de na o ka se we take MPP for you because o ka se wie ka se ma ye adwuma wa ban we abre so ma ye nti
aban do so no ma ye adwuma
oh say nye say chief justice no kwa but say owo other superior court no ye adwuma nyina ka adwuma because omo ruling na e ba se bia asemato ye fa nkotum ye eni na ka o man chichiro
you see Abraham Lincoln can say was saying nearly all men can stand adversity, but if you want to test a man through power, a man through character, give him power. Those days that she was a high court judge, I don't know whether she was even once upon a time an appeals court judge, but from the high court, so from the high court you can go to the Supreme Court bench right away. Then she became a chief justice. Once she didn't get the opportunity to be a chief justice. So Subana at the end of the way. Perhaps an assumption. An assumption. And it's a citizen of Ghana. You see, she is the chief justice of Ghana. Honorable Mustafa Gbani doesn't have any power to remove the chief justice. Honorable Fifi doesn't have power to remove the chief. In any case, are you sure? Under Momo tenure, when Tajuchikata case on what they call court, and the good one you must support at the time. What happened? Omampeni Kufuor that time was in a meeting in Australia. He said, that decision by the court. Did he empower the court to do that? He did that. And this is not an interference by anybody. I think that Justice Kono, as a quintessential lawyer as she is, on your quiet, don't go through the process. After all, if that's the case, before the committee, so why the noise and the media?
Medra Amaliba say on free NDC communication team member Medana say Namada Benjamin Asari so on so MPP communication team member ya man chichire mameno ebe che ni nsemu yeso eba ya ba beje afeni nyinadwe ebo mpa se nyina be fa kwan papa so na akọ na wie ye pa bidin de ani ma do me da me nua Zikadu no so ase da kru nyina se nyame adom a despite media e on dachina de wo bia no e ba be so mo yakram